Okay.
OP.
This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
And John, you know that phrase, it never hurts to ask?
Unfamiliar.
Well, what are some examples of it actually hurting to ask?
This could get dangerous.
What happened to your baby? I thought you were pregnant. My mom told me one time an acquaintance of hers was pregnant. When mom saw her, she said, "Dang, you still haven't had the baby yet?" And she said, "I had the baby 6 months ago." In college, some friends and I got caught smoking weed by a park ranger. He was pretty cool, and it seemed like we were going to get away with a warning until my one friend piped up and said, "You're not going to call the real cops, are you?" Dude's attitude towards us did a 180 real quick. You see this gun? You see this badge? I am the real cops. Bro, that park ranger turned it around real quick. Parks and Rec, more like Parks and Get Wrecked.
I also didn't know they had guns. That's
yeah. Park rangers, I mean, it's mostly to shoot the bears. But
yeah, I was about to say probably for bears and stuff.
So another answer was, any question from a supposed authority or expert that reveals a complete lack of understanding of the matter in question. Example, a judge who once asked why the YouTube video under evidence could not be printed for him to review. There's nothing worse than the internal screaming when you realize that your work and your company's reputation is now completely hostage to someone who hasn't the faintest idea how what you do works.
It's like when Mark Zuckerberg did the those trials, and they were like, "How do you work the VCR?"
Yeah, what is this book of faces that you're talking about? There was one recently where they were talking to Instagram, and they're like, "I demand that you delete Finsta." And they're like, "No, Finsta is a type of count." It's like, and the guy's like, "Will you commit to getting rid of Finsta?"
The one time where it's actually not them just like weaseling out of the answer, it's like,
no,
that's truly not us. Like,
yeah, bro, the freaking congressmen and women need to get their act together. Okay, here's another good one. As a server, where's that other woman you always come with? Imagine you go with your wife or something. Oh,
dude,
bruh. So this is between one of my friends and a random person at the blood bank. I was donating and we were going to get lunch afterwards. Stranger, are you going to donate too? Him, I would if I could, but medically I can't. Stranger, why? You got HIV or something? Him, ...
God.
He did in fact live with HIV. That's just so awkward, bro. Why
wow.
would you say... Oh.
Did he? So, but he didn't say anything.
He just kind of went like, I think the silence said it all, you know?
Right. Wow.
Freaking rough tomatoes, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a sad one too. Are we more than just friends?
That's it?
Yeah. Reminds me of a buddy of mine who asked a girl he had been hooking up with for a few months why she didn't have a boyfriend. They did not communicate very well, apparently. She thought he was her boyfriend.
Ouchie. That's
so sad.
You got to be really bad at communicating to not know that.
How do you miss that one? Dude. How do they both miss that?
Good God.
Ridiculous. I'll do one more. Asking someone to repeat themselves for a third time. And it's never anything important. The other person usually ends up screaming, "The grass is really wet over here."
Yeah, seriously.
I think there's a rule, like you get 2 tries and then like on the third try, you just have to smile and nod. You're like,
yeah.
Yeah. 2 tries and then you're out. It's like baseball.
Yeah. The absolute Hail Mary is like I can't hear you. Either this isn't going to work, or I need to somehow get my ear to your lips.
Yeah. Whisper it in my ear or write this shit down, because I am not going to understand what you're saying whatsoever. I think that's enough sadness and miscommunication on my end. What do you got for me?
Well, I've got something else to drag you down with an entitled woman.
A what?
With an entitled lady.
Our favorites.
Entitled lady thinks that I should not be able to stand at the bus stop.
No standing.
No standing allowed to this entitled lady.
For that kind of behavior.
For context, the bus I take has set stops around my neighborhood, one of which is at a T intersection because between 3 roads at one corner. Goodness. So many details, OP. The bus I take has set stops around my neighborhood, one of which has a T intersection between 3 roads, and one at the corner is the stop. Someone's yard stretches over basically to the end of the road where the bus stop is, and their house is up on the left. I wait here every day for the bus until this lady confronted me one day. It went like this. Entitled lady. Do you think you can stand somewhere else? Me. This is where the bus stop is supposed to pick me up. I don't think I can go anywhere else. Entitled lady. Well, you scare my kid. I'm really not that threatening in person at all, so I refuse to believe it. Can you imagine you threaten my child? Like, sorry for existing. My child
by standing ominously.
Me. I'm sorry, but this is where I have to wait. I don't know what to tell you. Entitled lady. Now angry. So you think you could just loiter on my lawn and scare my kid? Me. I'm literally waiting for the bus for 10 minutes every day. Please stop. Finally, her husband called her in and hopefully told her to leave me alone. Writing this on the bus right now. Hopefully, it's fine now.
Okay, OP got away, but that's some BS, bro.
I know.
What?
It
Can't
is.
even stand?
You can't
and
stand.
Do you own the bus stop, lady? Are you the bus police, the bus stop police?
And
because
it's like,
you best be stopping.
And it's like you're scaring my kid. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Stop existing? Like, there's...
Yeah, just go invisible.
It just is what
Use
it
that
is.
Harry Potter invisibility cloak.
Like a pelican flying over your baby will cause it to cry. What are you gonna?
Why a pelican? Why is that the first bird you think of?
I'm just imagining
Big
a baby
pelican
in
guy
a
over
stroller on a beach and a pelican, because pelicans are also frightening as fuck.
Yeah, pelican. Dude, pelican. Have you ever been chased by a pelican?
No.
Dude, I've been chased by a pelican. Oh my God.
No.
Fucking terrifying. And they have beaks as big as my torso.
Yeah. The beak is huge, and they have the
Swallow me
big
whole.
bag under there. Like it's
Dude.
it's not a plan.
No, not like the only thing you want, or maybe that pelican with that big mouth and that bag can give some good glug glug. You know,
Ooh.
glug glug 9000.
That's gonna be next Spotify exclusive podcast is the pelican.
Getting blown by pelicans.
Well, that's a great note to end on right there.
Yep, that's my kink, y'all.
Oh,
Give me your pelicans.
I would never with a pelican. No,
A pecker and the pecker.
never.